Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome back. It's Dion at the Blushing Mint, and we are finishing up our last couple days of Christmas in July. I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me through this series. It has been an absolute blast to come up with and create these projects for you guys through this series. And I have welcomed your company, and I'm just so thankful to have each of you here with me through the series. So thank you so very much. Today's project is a quick little one, but I think it also could serve a lot of great purposes through holiday gifting and organizing your holiday shopping and to-do lists and whatnot. And so I'm calling today's project an Accordion Pocket Organizer. And this is a super simple little project. I have it tied up here with a piece of my elastic cording, and I've just attached a cute little Tim Holtz charm on there, and you open it up. Voila. Can you tell what it is? 3 envelopes. You could add as many envelopes as you needed. So say you had 5 families you were shopping for, you could add 5 envelopes, and then you could keep the money that you were going to spend in the envelopes, and then as you purchase items or whatever, you could drop your receipts in here. So what a great way to organize and stay on track budget-wise through the holiday season. If you have kids or whatnot, you could do 1 envelope for each child, and then same thing, you could have their wish list in here, and then you could track any gift receipts or whatnot in the same pocket. And so you would have a pocket for each child. You could have their names in the back so you knew exactly which was which. If you were gifting a family gift cards, this is another great way to do it, and you could send it in the mail as a flat piece of mail like this, and you could write each person's name inside the envelope or put a little label or something with each person's name, and then tuck their little gift cards or whatnot in here. So this is just a super fun little organizer, and it is super easy to create. And so I thought I would share this project with you today and show you how you can make you can get 2 out of 1 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and you can tailor this to whatever size envelope that you have. My envelopes happen to be 5 3/4 by 4 1/2. But you can make this as small or as large as you wanted. I know that this is the perfect size for a 12 by 12 piece of paper with no cutting. So 5 3/4 by 4 1/2 envelope. You can get 2 of these out of 6 envelopes or however many envelopes you need, and 1 12 by 12 sheet of paper. This does not need to be double-sided paper, so that is even better. So let me show you how you do this. So the first thing you need to do is you need to take your envelope and you need to seal it shut, because we do not need the envelope style of the envelope. So you just glue this shut here. Make sure not to glue any part of the pocket. So we're going to do that on each one of our envelopes, and for the purpose of this, I am just using 3 envelopes. Okay, yeah, this is a super fun project. Love it. All right, glue all of your envelopes shut. Step 1. All right, step 2 is to now slice, strategic word, very, very technical, slice a little sliver off of the top of each of those envelopes that you just glued shut. Okay. All right, like that. Okay, set those aside. And we know our envelopes are 5 3/4 wide. So you're going to measure your envelope to what width you need. So I know mine is 5 3/4. And I'm going to come just about a 1/16 over that, just in case I have not glued 100% straight or whatever when I put them together. So I'm going to, and then I'm going to just cut my paper there. And so now I'm left with this sheet and this sheet. I'm going to take this other side and do the same thing, cut it to 5 and whatever that measurement is, that's just over 5 3/4. And there we go. Now we have 2 hats for 2 projects. I'm done with my cutting board. I'm going to set that aside. And now what I need to do is I need to take my paper, and I know that I want my snowflakes on this particular paper to be here. So I am going to score from what I'm going to call the top edge of my flip at, gotta find my little tool here, score this at 2 3/4 and at 3. And that is giving me that little bit of a spine or gusset at the top to allow for some expansion. So 2 3/4 and 3. Now I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to grab one of my envelopes, and I'm going to just set that right at the bottom of that score line, that 3-inch score line. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to score where it hits. And that's about, I'm going to give it just a little extra bit there. And so that's 7 1/2 for me. So then when I fold my bottom up, that's the bottom of my envelope. I don't know if I folded that very straight. I find that sometimes my folds just aren't very straight. So I'm going to score that like that. Fold my fold lines here. Make sure those are nice and straight. And now you can see you've got the basis of your pocket organizer done. Take your corner rounder, because of course I just like that finished look. Round your top corners, and then because I want to, I'm going to ink. So I'm just going to do a quick ink around the edges here of my paper. Just a hair on those fold lines. Ink all my edges here. And I am not rounding the corners where it's the top of the pocket, because the envelopes are not rounded, so I don't want to have any of that showing. So I just round my 2 flat pockets there. Okay, I'm going to show you this again on this second piece of paper, and then we'll put these together. So I want my snowflakes here to be the top flap, okay? And so I'm going to score this at 2 3/4. Now you need to, if your envelopes are different sizes, your measurements are going to be different. So you have to play with the size of the envelopes that you have to work with your measurements. But for my measurements of my envelope, which is 5 3/4 by 4 1/2, I'm doing 2 3/4 and 3 inches. So you want that 1/4 inch spine or top gusset at the top, and then I fold it, I turn it over into my scoreboard, grab my envelope, lay it right at the bottom of that 3-inch score mark, and for my purpose, I'm going to score it at 7 1/2. So that's a little bit of wiggle room for my pocket, but the more pockets that you get in here, you'll want that little extra give. So 7 and, I'm sorry, that was 7 1/2. If I said 7 1/4, it's 7 1/2. Okay, so this folds up. And I round the corners, maybe. Give that another bit of inking. And we are almost there. These are a super quick project. You could really get a bunch of these made up quickly for a vendor event. You could prep all your envelopes, then you could just have all your paper cut, and you could just whip these out in a real quick hurry. But if you're Christmas gifting, same thing. This is a fun, easy project. Okay, there we have it. The base done. Set that all aside. Now, for our envelopes, I'm going to set this away because we don't need that anymore, at least I don't think. All right, for our envelopes, all we are going to do is we are going to adhere these together in the center. Now, maybe you could use glue, I'm not sure. I'm going to use score tape here. And you just put a strip down the center of your envelopes. And you make sure your tops are your tops and your bottoms are your bottoms. Line up your edges, snap them together, and go. And then your next one. And this is my first time using score tape. I actually got a package from that had multiple widths in it from Temu. I did a Temu order, and I was like, ooh, this is perfect for this because I cannot find my tape runner. So it'll be perfect. All right, so you hear that? Boom, done, just like that. Now I want to put a piece on each, the front and the back of here, because this is what we're going to adhere inside of our like this. So I'm going to take this piece off here. And we're just going to lay this in here and press that down, and then take this piece off here. Fold that up, press it down, voila. There is your accordion pocket albums. So I've gone ahead and I've put another set together here. All I need to do is just take this piece here and this one here off. And same thing. Center that up. Fold it up. Press it down. There you go. Just like that. There are 2 accordion pocket organizers done. Now, for my closure, I used the elastic string. You could use twine. You could use a ribbon. Let's see what I have down here. Let's see what I've got within my reach here. Ooh, this is cute. Okay. So I just did a eyelet. So I centered kind of found the center of my item, punched a little hole there. Grabbed one of my eyelets. And then you can just do a standard ribbon closure here. This is just some eyelash trim. And you could just do a little ribbon wrap here with a bow. Like so. Or you could do, whoops, I guess it helps if I put my little hole in there first, doesn't it, friends? And like I did my little, what did I do with my elastic? Oh, there it is. I'm like, I knew I had a little piece left here. So like I took my elastic and I fed that through and wrapped it around just enough and left just enough to tie. And then I had do I have a snowflake? I think I have a snowflake charm here with the snowflakes on my folio. Okay, so I have my little snowflake charm. Oh, first off, I want to start my knot, then attach my charm, tie it in a little bow. No, tie it in a bow, tie it in a knot. However your fingers work. My fingers currently will not tie a bow, so I have to work with what I can do. Okay, So there you have a little elastic closure. Now, if I was doing these for sale at a vendor event or something of that nature, I would grab a, let's see, what do I have? Do I have anything sitting beside me that I could reach for? I would grab like a tag or a some other style of embellishment. You know, this wouldn't necessarily be the one I would grab, but just to show you. And so then I would add, or if I was doing this as a gift even, I would still do something like this and tie a tag to it and tie a sweet little bow. And there you have a accordion pocket organizer. Super easy. We did 2 of these in less than 20 minutes with 1 sheet of 12 by 12 piece of paper. I used 6 envelopes. Just a super easy, quick craft create that I think can be so useful for organizing your holiday gift buying, for your vendor events, for gift giving, whatever. So friends, that is today's quick, easy Christmas in July craft. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope this little one inspires you to get out some more of your envelopes and to try these for yourself and see how easy they are to create and how fun they are and how many different ways that you can use these. So, quick reminder, I am still going to be doing a giveaway for some of the items that I have created during this Christmas in July. In order to be eligible to enter to win, you need to please like this video. So you need to like the daily video. You need to comment below and tell me what your favorite project of the Christmas in July series that I have created so far is. And you need to be a subscriber to my channel. So super easy. Comment below your favorite video so far of the Christmas in July series. Be a subscriber. You can enter once per day, every day from July 24th through the end of the month, and I will be doing that drawing around August 7th. So friends, thank you so very much for joining me. I loved this one. I hope you guys do as well. And I will see you tomorrow for our final Christmas in July project. I hope that you will be here with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll chat with you guys in the next video. Take care, friends. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.